Hi, thanks for stopping by today. My name is David. So, what I have here is a picture of this dog that I generated with AI, and I'm using this for the demo today. Start off by drawing very basic shapes. So, breaking down the more complex forms that we see in the dog and simplifying those into shapes. So, the prominent part of his head is a square, the ears are basically triangles, and then moving into to the nose and snout area, making this more of a polygon, sort of a triangle polygon. And then once you have those established, start to lay in some of the inner features of the face. So taking a single line for the bottom of the eyes and another line for the top of the eyes, and then drawing a center line between the box. So you have the face centered, and then laying in the nose. And then once you have those shapes established, you can start to draw the first flush of the outline of the dog. And these are basically the contour lines. And using a softer lead pencil here so that they come down darker. Roughing in circular shapes for the eyes and about the position that they seem they should be. And then using that main center line to get the nose and the snout area into balance on the face, and roughing in some of the details of the mouth. And then continuing to build this contour line as we go. So one of the things I'm looking at here as I'm deciding what to draw in first over other areas are I'm looking at the darkest areas and the darkest values on the reference image and laying those in first. Getting into more of the detail here now on the mouth and the snout and nose area. So you can see how pretty quickly you start to get the features of this dog down in just a couple of minutes by going from shapes to the rough contours. And the reason I start with the darker valued shapes and features first is you'll start to see how the overall image is looking, what needs to be corrected, as opposed to starting with lighter values. And I have a pretty high H, this is an 8B, I believe, and that's putting down a very dark value here. Starting to lay in the pupils of the eye, and then going back to the contour, building it around as we go here. If you enjoyed this demo and would like additional instruction, drawing challenges, critiques, and one-on-one mentoring and lessons via Zoom, I've created a Patreon studio where we continue this kind of work more in depth, with community interaction and a lot of fun along the way. Scan the QR code you see here or click the link below. I'd love to see you there.